Hello, guys. Good evening. Hello, everyone. My name is Raut Chaitanya, and today I want to speak something about Umbrella Network. We will have a little discussion about price oracles, and I'll walk you through a small project which I built on top of Umbrella Network. So, what is Umbrella Network? Umbrella Network is a decentralized platform used for fetching prices. It acts as a oracle service for smart contracts and for the blockchain in Ethereum as well as in Binance Smart Chain. So first of all, let us understand what is an oracle. So if you come to this is the website of umbrella.network, and let's go to their developer documents. I have kept open in a different tab. Yeah. So first of all, what is an oracle? So oracle is so anything. So blockchain, smart contracts, and blockchain platforms. You must be knowing that they are decentralized and they work the way they are coded, or they never change. So but sometimes in blockchain networks, we do need to have a external entity for like prices and external off-chain data, which can be very costly if you do it on chain. So for tackling these problems, we have something known as oracles. And um, what exactly is an oracle, if you ask? So oracles are devices or entities that connect to a blockchain network to the outside world. They enable smart contracts to access all kinds of chain information by entering every data input through an external transaction. So what oracles do are they have they are like a medium which put data of chain data into the blockchain, so that blockchain can get the real world data, and it can operate accordingly. But the problem of oracles is that they need to be, because whatever data is off chain may not be correct, and we need to have to get a way of getting them correct. So that's why we have decentralized oracles, and umbrella network is one of them. This is not the only oracle. We have chainlink, which is very popular, and it has very good documentation, and as well as umbrella network. So um, the but there is a major difference between umbrella and chainlink, which I will be referring to very shortly. Okay. Yeah, so this is what an umbrella oracles are, and let us get into how the umbrella network architecture is decided. So yeah, let's go to this page, how they are. Yeah, first of all, the important thing is umbrella network is a layer 2 solution, and which is one of the most and important aspect of umbrella network, whereas chainlink and other oracles are mainnet. And mainnet transactions do cost a lot, and they are very less scalable in terms of their price and their speed of transactions. But yeah, layer 2 solutions on top of Ethereum blockchain are like the Matic network is now a very popular layer 2 solution. Similarly, Umbrella network is based on layer 2, and they have so being on layer 2 gives us a very good uh, uh, scalability on top of that. So layer 2 network ensures that the network is at least 1 by 20th of the cost of the first layer. And then the second thing is it is also authentic. As I said, oracles need to be authentic. So umbrella has a consensus where validators check for the authenticity of the data, and the rewards get slashed if you and the which ensure the validators are checking the data to be correct. Okay, that's the important thing. Yeah, when let's discuss the problem with current oracle system. The current oracle system is that whenever data is requested, the oracle charges a data fee. The nodes in the oracle work in the background and form a consensus to write data. Oracles write each data request to be on chain and incur a fee. The point is that the fee goes quickly out of control and the on chain data becomes very costly for developers to use as well. So the solution is sidechain. If we have a consensus in the sidechain itself, like, so this is the Ethereum root chain and we have a layer 2 solution, and here in the layer 2 solution itself, if we have a side chain and the consensus is maintained via an on-chain smart contract, then we have a very scalable oracle architecture, and um, an umbrella is doing that. You can always come and look into these documentation. It's very clearly defined what they're trying to do. Okay, so this is the umbrella network, and coming to the developer reference and core APIs and other stuff. Yeah, let's come into this. um, yeah, first of all, you need to get into API token. So these are their developer portals. You need to make a sign up and get an API key in order to use their um, use their features. Yeah, and we have tokens and smart contracts, and these are the different prices for ETH and testnet Coven. Yeah, let me show you the wait, let me show you the. No. Yeah, give me a second. Yeah. So I was continuing this. So we have their explorer here, umbrella network. These are the different blocks that get mined for every layer 2 blockchain. We have first class data and layer 2 data. First class data are the most referenced data which needed to be put first in the oracle. So here we have different price pairs of different cryptocurrencies in terms of USD and in terms of other cryptocurrencies. This is all we have. The way I came here is you can come into this page, BSC data. Yeah, so these are the first class data, and this is the layer 2 data. I'll be explaining a little more about layer 2 data. So layer 2 data is that those kind of data which are not regularly used, but they keep updating the layer 2 data as well. And once a particular pair is very popular, they put it into the layer 1, I mean the first class data and stuff like that. Yeah, so what I have done, the point I am making this video is I have made a project using these oracles, and you can always come to my GitHub to find this. Yeah, I this is my GitHub link, and uh, this is the project that I have built. Yeah, so this is a smart contract framework. I have made this project using hard hat config. Let me open my code editor and let go through this shortly so that you can understand. Yeah, give me a second. Yeah. Oops. Yep. So I have made a smart contract. This is a project, a DeFi project. So, and how I'm using the umbrella prices inside the in my smart contract, you can see here. So what my smart contract basically does is it takes as collateral in the form of a token, and it issues collateral backed tokens to the user whoever deposits here. And the way I am using here, and we have some important functions. You can check here, add liquidity. So when you add liquidity, we check whether the token amount is we take the token amount as parameter. This token amount is nothing but the underlier here, and then we have a price registry. I'll be explaining about price registry and key pairs in a little short while. Yeah, so whenever you add liquidity, what happens is we get the tokens, and we receive the amount of bnb value for the token amount. So this is the function, get bnb value from the token amount. And if you come inside this, so yeah, so we get the deposit bnb value, and we get the total bnb value inside the smart contract, and we just calculate the amount of tokens that needed to be minted, and we send the to the user back this amount. Let's come back to these functions. Get bnb value from token amount. This is where the um, we will be going through the price oracles. Yeah, so this internally calls another function. We get the decimals from the underlier, we get the decimals, we multiply, and then this is this, they get the token bnb price. If you come to this function, this is where I am using the umbrella network smart contract. Here you can see we have a chain function internally, and then we get the current value where we pass in a key pair. This key pair is nothing but the DAI and USD, DAI and BNB key pair. So this is the way you use it, DAI BNB key pair, and then we get the current value of that. So this is the chain internal function. Let's come back here. This is the chain internal function. We get the price registry which keeps updating. So we need to have a function where this is the smart contract in the umbrella network where we use this, and then we get address of the current chain, this, and then inside the chain we get the chain, and inside chain we have an internal function known as wait I will yeah, get current value. Okay, this comes inside this inside this folder. This function actually gives you the current price um, of the price pair. But the important thing that needs to be validated here is we are checking, we it returns two parameters, not parameter, two values, price and timestamp, and you have to check exactly whether the timestamp is greater than zero or not, because every time they validate the price, they have a fixed timestamp. So it's very important you put a check over here getting the timestamp, and it should be positive, and then you get the price. So once you get the price here, we get this we get the get total pool bnb value. This is nothing but the underlier balance. So we get the bnb value of the whole smart contract here, and from the token. And when we calculate the mint amount, that mint amount is nothing but a division of the total deposit bnb amount divided by the total bnb value multiplied by the total supply. So this is how you get it. Okay guys, I believe you can go into the functions of the smart contract, and the other functions are pretty simple, and it explains the same purpose of a liquidity pool where you deposit tokens and then you get back the this thing we are you get the liquidity backed tokens. And then this is the redeem function where you can redeem back your tokens, the d pool token and stuff like that. And then let's get into the test cases where you can go, where we can dig more into the um, umbrella network and their SDKs. So their SDK comes inside this package, UMB network toolbox. Let me show you my package JSON. Yeah, here it goes. UMB network toolbox. This is their SDK, which provides the smart contracts, as well as, if you see, I have imported the smart contracts in from the same package, the iChain and iRegistry and value decoder. And then we also have some JavaScript SDK where we use some of their some of their SDKs to get some certain things. Which yeah, let's get into that. So the this is nothing but simple test cases around the DeFi project. But the important thing that I was talking about is the SDK part. Yeah, here we have a leaf key encoder. So the leaf key encoder, what it does is, it basically finds the it basically finds the bytes 32 variable for the key pair. So it's not in plain string die bnb, and not it should be die, it's actually a bytes 32. So you can use this SDK and this function inside their SDK to get that. And then we have a key coder. So what this does is, so it reverts the just it reverts the other way around. So die bnb goes, if you want to receive the die bnb string from the bytes 32 key pair. So this will do that. So the leaf key encoder only deals with the key pair of the key pair die bnb in bytes 32, and vice versa. And then we have a value decoder. So leaf value decoder um, is actually the price that we are getting. So let me check where I am using this. Yeah, so we get a price as number. So you can always put a value decoder to get the price in whole numbers, because the values that we get inside the smart contracts is in v units, or maybe it includes the decimal unit. So this is a very helpful and handy um, library they have provided to decode the amount of what is the price exactly. So guys, I suggest you to go through this project, and feel free to make a pull request maybe to my code, and I'll check that out. Yeah, so I believe you had a great idea about Umbrella Network and the price oracles, and how Umbrella Network is acting as a great layer 2 solution for and bringing us the prices at a very cheap um, yeah, at a very cheap prices. So feel free to check out Umbrella Network and also my GitHub. Thank you guys, and have a good day.